First off, the rift between Ji-Won and Ji-Hyuk was very much unnecessary in the recently concluded episode 12 of Marry My Husband. I guess we are in the Revenge of the Villains era, as Min-Hwan, Soo-Min, and the impossible Yura unite to take Ji-Won down. As suspected, Soo-Min has been harboring unhealthy feelings for Ji-Won throughout the years. You'd think she'd be the remorseful one, as Ji-Won's mother left Ji-Won and her father for them. Instead, she plans to take her down. Yura is a nutcase that needs to be studied. She willingly gave Ji-Hyuk up, because he was emotionless and uninteresting, but she suddenly emerged from the pits of hell to reclaim him because he'd changed. She didn't stop to think that Ji-Won could be the reason for his change, and without her, he'd reverse back to default setting. The drama is currently taking the viewers through the wrigglers with these unnecessary twists. However, this is understandable. As Ji-Won changed her fate, things were bound to spiral. What's more, Ji-Hyuk prepared ahead of time because of Ji-Won's stomach cancer, so Ji-Ran is bound to get the care she needs before things get worse. However, just as Ji-Won speculated, this could have something to do with the husbands, and not just Min-Hwan. Soo-Min finally discovered that marriage to Min-Hwan is not a bed of roses as she expected. I must say that she fits wonderfully well in this family, as Min-Hwan and his obnoxious mother need someone like Soo-Min to set them straight. The ending of the recently concluded episode 12 left most of us speechless, as Ji-Hyuk sacrificed himself for Ji-Won. From his knowledge from the future, he knew that Yura would try to do something to Ji-Won. In 2017, when they were engaged, she'd had someone beaten so badly, because she felt that she had an interest in Ji-Hyuk. And he was right. This time, Yura wants Ji-Won dead. Ji-Hyuk must have known what she was up to, and had left a note for Ji-Won, so she wouldn't blame herself if something happened to him. He willingly sacrificed himself for her. Thinking that his fate is inevitable, he must think that this is his inevitable fate coming true, as he died of an accident in the future. What's more, Hee-yeon is his stepsister. This means that he had his fair share of troubles growing up, so I don't understand why Ji-Won had to pull the plug on their relationship. If you are curious about the next episode, I've got you covered. We might not know everything that may happen in episode 13, but the preview for the next episode left some clues as to what will happen. That's why today, I am going to talk about what will possibly happen in episode 13 of Marry My Husband, based on the hints and previews provided in the just concluded episode 12. Stick to the end of the video for what to expect and the episode 13 preview. But first, be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell to be among the first to see our content. Most viewers suspected that something was going to happen, given how fast it took Ji-Won to get Soo-Min to marry her husband. Little did we know it'd be Yura and an attempted murder. Ji-Won is currently facing the consequences of having her fate changed. The first phase of the drama is Ji-Won changing her fate, the second is the consequences of changing it, and then Ji-Hyuk's fate. However, Ji-Won easily let Ji-Hyuk go because she had a misplaced sense of righteousness. Not even Ji-Hyuk's explanations and pleads got to her, and neither did Hee-yeon's revelation about his childhood and Yura's nature change a thing. I said the rift between them was unnecessary because, coming from the future, Ji-Won knew that Ji-Hyuk was engaged during this time. He ended the engagement before starting anything with Ji-Won. It's not like he cheated. I felt bad for Ji-Hyuk, but the writer created this love angst as a filler for what's to come. You would think, as they are both from the future, they wouldn't let such things interfere with their love and time, as they know how precious life and time are. However, this stems from Ji-Hyuk keeping things from Ji-Won. He knows everything about her, but she knows little to nothing about him. Had she known about his accident in the future, they'd work together to figure something out. As expected, Soo-Min lost her cool after finding out about Ji-Won and Ji-Hyuk, and that Ji-Hyuk is rich. She finally figured out that Ji-Won intentionally threw Min-Hwan at her. She can't stand the fact that she lost to her. She'd rather she stole her man, than that she let her take him. This was why she unleashed her unrepentant mother on her. Ji-Won is yet to find out that her mother left them for Soo-Min's father. Soo-Min's hatred and malicious intent toward Ji-Won are unjustifiable. If there's someone who should be mad, it should be Ji-Won, whom her mother had left for Soo-Min's father. She now feels entitled to Ji-Won's money, and made Min-Hwan her ally by making him think that she could offset his debt. Juran's fate hangs in the balance. If she's living Ji-Won's fate, chances are that her husband will try to kill her. He's already cheating with the staff at her parents' restaurant. However, things could work out differently for her, as Ji-Hyuk prepared ahead of time, so her cancer can be handled on time before it becomes fatal. Furthermore, she has Suk-Jun in her corner. He might be able to save her before her slimy husband does something to her. Yura is another psycho like Soo-Min. She thought she'd have to fight with Ji-Won for Ji-Hyuk. But when Ji-Won didn't snoop low to her level, she revealed their relationship and Ji-Hyuk's identity to Soo-Min. She had expected them to confront Ji-Won, or to do something to her. But when Ji-Won handled her mother's situation with spunk, she stepped in. She used her money to entice them to do her evil deeds. She promised them money if Min-Hwan killed Ji-Won. This was why they arranged for the truck to get rid of her, but Ji-Hyuk intervened, risking his life for her. This is bound to throw a curve in their plans, as Yura had promised to take care of the mess after Min-Hwan kills Ji-Won. But as Ji-Hyuk is now involved, she's bound to leave the mess to Min-Hwan. To cover up their mess, Soo-Min is bound to bribe her father and Ji-Won's mother to keep mum. This makes everything easy, as all the evil villains are bound to get their comeuppance in the end for attempting to kill Ji-Won. Soo-Min and Min-Hwan should have accepted defeat and dissolved their marriage if it's not working, but for their role in Ji-Hyuk's accident, they are bound to get arrested, just like in the future during Ji-Won's funeral. Min-Hwan can be seen harassing Ji-Won in the preview. I expect that she'll also handle him with spunk as she's always done. What's more, Ji-Won and Soo-Min will finally meet again after her wedding and the big revelation. Maybe, Ji-Won will finally find out why Soo-Min hates her so much. Seeing Min-Hwan get beat up in the ring, makes me wonder if he's preparing himself, so as not to be flipped by Ji-Won again. Despite the dramatic ending, Ji-Hyuk will surely survive the accident. He's the main lead, and he's going nowhere, not without marrying Ji-Won and having 3 daughters with her. He must have found out what Yura and her minions were up to and decided to interfere. I think after this phase, we will get back to having all the evil villains punished. Ji-Won is going to be heartbroken in the upcoming episode. With Ji-Hyuk leaving a voice note for her, as he's risking his life for her, the waterfalls are bound to follow. How do you feel about the recent turn of events? As we wait, let's reminisce about these Ji-Won and Ji-Hyuk moments. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked this content, give it a like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for all things wonderfully K-drama. Thanks for watching, bye.